we get to the metaverse, are you guys ready for this? I think Alex Jones is a psyop by the government to completely undermine some of the very real conspiracies, and I mean that with like conspiracy not as a conspiracy theory, but like conspiracy as a collaboration, like a collaborative effort, like the dictionary definition, to undermine the very real things that the American government does in an effort to devalue the very real things that the American government does. He'll come out and he'll be like, you know, the NSA spying on you, you know, and then he'll turn around and be like, and there's psychopathic, pedophile, vampire, lizard people. And it's like, oh, I guess like everything he's saying is wrong, and maybe the NSA spying on you is wrong. No, guess what? It was totally right. He was correct on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, I mean, I think all these kind of people, I mean, there's plenty of other examples, but I mean, you mentioned that we were talking about LaRouche on our show, and LaRouche was used, just as I assume and think that Alex Jones is used, as like, you know, little funnels of disinformation. And so whether or not they're like aware of being used, I mean, I don't think that like Alex Jones was created by the US government or whatever, but like, you know, he gets tips from, or like is fed information from all sorts of different people, including, you know, government sources, just like how the government, you know, feeds like journalists things as well. But yeah, I mean, I think that like, I mean, he absolutely has like, as crazy as the lizard people stuff that he says is, and all the other crazy stuff he says, like, remember all the Roundup stuff we was talking about, like Monsanto poisoning everyone, and it's like, oh yeah, that really happened.
That's what I mean. Like, it's like it's a misdirection. Like hyper focusing on the Bohemian Grove, which is a place where like people can be gay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a place
that's
where
they
like,
came up with the nuclear bomb.
Yeah. What?
That's where they came up with the idea to build something like the nuclear bomb.
Wait, really?
Bohemian Grove. Yeah.
Like in between just fucking.
Yeah. No, yeah, and not in 2015. No,
they came up with that real late.
40s, yeah,
and then they built a time machine and went back.
Yeah, they're like, we gotta give this guys this idea. It's incredible.
Like the Bohemian Grove, in my opinion, and you guys are experts on what is real and what is not real in this conspiracy type stuff. But like the Bohemian Grove, from what I understand, especially in like modern days, and I know people that have like literally worked there. Some of them are like actually,
yeah,
you know,
I know people who work there too.
Yeah,
or like as they've been a waiter there one time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it's a country club for like rich, powerful, waspy men to be able to like get gay with one another and like explore their artistic side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At a time when like it was not feasible. Whereas like the real conspiracy shit is like already happening at like they're openly getting together in fucking was it Wyoming or Idaho? Like, you know, the casual meetup that they have by that one bank, one. That's where like
need the exact location, please.
No, that's where Jeff Bezos like facilitated the deal to buy the Washington Post. Like, it's happening out in the open. There's a little bit of media coverage around it usually, or you know, all the summits that they do, Davos, Aspen Ideas Conference. Like, they don't have to get together at like the Bohemian Grove and do like ritualistic sacrifice to.
Well, don't get me wrong. I do believe that these people, whether they know it or not, worship Moloch. Like they are. I mean, they are jinn. They are fucking. Okay. You know, they are. They are devils, or they consort with devils.
I do agree with that.
Yeah, like I mean, whether you mean that literally or whether you mean that metaphorically, you're correct.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Bohemian Grove is like they don't really need to do. If they did, they do that stuff in private, obviously, because it's not like they live stream their fucking meetings all the time.
Well, clout could ruin that, though.
Exactly. Yeah. The Davos set could. Yeah.
When you think about it, Papadopoulos. When you think about it, like I'm not like a fucking Russiagate blah 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 kind of guy, but like, I mean,
Clout did fuck his life up.
Clout literally fucked his life up. He was drunk at a bar. He's like, Russian officials gave me this dirt. Like,
I met him in Dallas too. He was. He was smoking hot wife. They would stay on the same floor as my buddy. I saw them walk into. Yeah,
they always fucking do.
Wait, I want to say something more about Alex Jones real quick.
Sure.
There is Alex. So Alex Jones's dad was a dentist for the CIA, or so he claims.
Dentist for the CIA.
Dentist for the CIA. This is a quote from him. He was someone who would do medical procedures on high-level CIA people. They would come to him, and then they would not allow deadening. They would have people there watching while he did procedures on people just because they can't be put under. That was during the Cold War.
So is he putting cyanide teeth in their head?
I mean, who knows what?
Okay.
Dentists are, yeah. But his uncle,
I hate
too.
dentists.
I don't like dentists. His uncle, too.
They're the worst of the PMCs.
Worked. So this is another quote from him. So we're going to talk to Buckley Haman, my cousin, who helped start InfoWars 19 years ago. So your dad is down there in Guatemala as a school administrator and also as administrator, and has lots of property growing coffee, and a lot of his buddies moved down there after Vietnam. So there was a lot of government people down there as well. And then talking about how family members or like families of theirs have been killed by the CIA, or excuse me, by communists. And his dad was a ham radio enthusiast. So it's like, the man's got a lot of connections himself.
Oh, for sure. That makes a lot of sense now, actually.
Yes.
Liz single-handedly, with Bracewell, took down Tesla.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Liz is Tesla's number one Polish enemy.
Yeah. He's still got some legs, I think, unfortunately, especially if this infrastructure bill passes. He's going to get some more government money real quick. Oh, true.
Yeah. And I'll tell you guys something about him that I've already told Liz.
About his brother?
No, I'll tell you guys. Well, his brother. Here's the deal with his brother, all right?
Oh.
People talk about Elon Musk this, Elon Musk that, Elon Musk and Ghislaine. Elon Musk's brother Kimball straight up dated one of the women that lived at Jeffrey Epstein's like East 66th Street apartment building that he used to traffic 14-year-old girls from Eastern Europe. Mm-hmm. Elon Musk's ex-girlfriend lived in that building. Or excuse me, Kimball Musk's ex-girlfriend lived in that building.
Well,
and also I know some shit about Kimball Musk's parties that he has at his home in Colorado.
You want to let him know again? He's probably listening.
Kimball, you got to stop that. They're women. They're not just objects for your affection or your plaything.
Oh, I thought you were going to extort him.
Well,
just kidding.
I'm getting to that. If you give me $500,000 in Bitcoin, I won't tell them what I know. I've talked to your ex-employees. I know about you.
Parody. This is, of course, parody.
Yeah,
this is
I'm
not
parodying a guy who would give me $500,000 in Bitcoin. It's a parody, though.
Okay. It's a very specific character.
Yeah, I'm doing this is a bit I've been working on for a long time.
It's a
guy who knows about you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, I mean that was our TrueAnon episode, our collaborative TrueAnon episode. That was wonderful. Thank you guys for watching. You can find us wherever wherever podcasts are sold, as Liz also pointed out, because I don't know either. It's everywhere though, and we also have a YouTube. So make sure you like, subscribe, review. We'll be releasing hentai body pillows, right, Will?
That's right. And Spotify, if you want to give us one of those juicy exclusivities, we can be bought, just like he can be bought, or his character.
Oh, no, yeah. The character will still, by the way, eventually just leak the information, too. I need the money first. Because extortion, it's not like it's legal, so there's nothing binding me from telling people.
Double whammy.
It's actually less extortion if I just tell people afterwards, because I'm like, no, I didn't take money not to tell anyone.
That's, wow, brilliant.
Yeah. That's the episode.
Okay. All right. On that note. I'm saying it, dude.
I've been drinking pre-workout already. I'm ready to run through a brick wall, baby. Okay.